Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I'm filming this bit on my phone just because it's to hand, and I'm hoping to use the GoPro for a lot of the rest of it, but I have only got limited space on the SD card for that, so we'll see. But I'm leaving Pont Llogel right now. I'm climbing up because yes, I'm doing Pererindod Melangell again. Whoops, almost fell over. It's a rooty affair here. This time we're doing it though south to north, which is the way most people seem to do it. So I'm not sure if we'll see anybody on the path coming the other way. It's Friday, I don't imagine we would. It's very different to the last time I did this journey. Foggy, wet, barely light, and in the depths of autumn. Little clip playing here right now is of our last time visiting this route, where myself and Tom where myself and Tom completed the route back in April 2021, I believe it was. Oh, blackbird. All the animals are waking up. Dangerous looking. Woo. Oh my god, this is treacherous. Oops, you've fallen over. God, it's a big one, look at that. Fair dues. Daytime! Good morning! Got some poles with me. This is quite a long one, so good to be prepared. Look. Oh, bus shelter. Buses come up here sometimes. They don't. That's alright. Imagine doing this walk, getting stuck out in the pouring rain. Just kipping that. Why not? This way. Check out the new addition to walking. Game changer. My new bum bag. Yeah, I think it's just going to be handy to have all the useful stuff right in front of me, so when I'm not filming with my action camera, it can go back in there. My phone can be in there. It's got little pockets on it for drinks. At the moment they're on my bag, but they could be useful. And these little bits here just cinch it down so that it's not so cumbersome in the front. So if you want in, just release those, and the bag sort of comes away and you can get into the pockets. In here I've got all my head torches and stuff, which I was gonna use, but as it happens it was light when I started off, so I don't need them. Hopefully I won't need them tonight. I'm hoping to be finished before then, before it gets dark. This is a hands-free test using the sternum strap on the GoPro. The only thing is the microphone is directly below my nose and mouth, so you probably hear an awful lot of me breathing because I'm doing quite a hilly walk, and this has been quite the ascent already. Right then, I think we head right here. What does this say? What does this say? There's no Melangell marker on this one. It's the blue route. Trails Rainbow. I think it must be, because I don't remember being on this road. Better check. would you believe it, no sooner do I take the waterproofs off and it starts raining. But that's okay, this will dry quite quickly I think. And it's, well, I'm hot basically from wearing that coat. Oh, excuse me, I need to get back to being fit, Jesus. The rain's got heavy again, so it's back on with the waterproof, but I've only got a t-shirt underneath now because I'm so hot. But at least now I'm sort of dry-ish. Here's all the rain we didn't have in spring and summer. Oh well, this is probably the last chance I was going to get to attempt this before the clocks change. It's like that bit where Victor Meldrew falls asleep and in the garden and the fog rolls in and he wakes up and he thinks he's dead. That's from a programme over here in the UK called One Foot in the Grave, if you were wondering. Almost missed a turn off. Too busy thinking about old, like, 90s TV programmes. Right, this way. That's the first big ascent done. It did get quite steep, that turn off. But it's opened out a bit and now it's flat. Like I said, I'm not too I'm not too hopeful on the views today. I think it's going to be too much low cloud, but pleasant enough now that the rain has eased off a little bit. Some more sign markers there. Don't know what's through there, but we're going this way. Of course I'm coming back for the camera. It's expensive. Here we are at the crossroads of Dyfnant Forest. We went down that way on the bikes. When me, Steph and Ads came with the bikes, we went down that road there, and I think this is the way we went down when we came walking, me, Ads, Steph and Cody. Sounds like Ads has spotted something interesting over here.
Cody, come on. Oi, Cody. Oi. I'm not going after you if you go down there, buddy.
It's worth mentioning at this point that there are no longer any trail markers for Pererindod Melangell because we're following the Glyndwr Way for this section. The problem is that if you don't know that, you might think you'd go wrong. But both of these routes are pretty much the same. They diverge in a woodland, but they're pretty much the same all the way to Lake Vyrnwy now. So that's what we're going to do. This is quite steep and precarious, so I'm going to turn you off and concentrate. I just thought I'd film all these red oak leaves coming down. You can tell it's a red oak because the it's an oak-shaped leaf. Here we go. It's an oak-shaped leaf, and it kind of goes red. No, but they're pointy leaves, and that's how you know that they're red oak. At least that's what I think. Citation needed. But there's tons of them here, so I think that's what they are. If I find a regular oak, I'll show you the difference. Still following the old Glyndwr Way. I haven't found any more oak leaves. I'm having a look, but I'm not hopeful. I don't know what these are, these pentagonal ones. If you could let me know, that would be lovely. Here we go. That sort of folded over, but I don't know what that's of. That, presumably. Evidence would suggest. Sycamore? I don't know, it's got those helicopter thingies over there. Hanging danglers. Hanging down. Oh, that's my hand. these danglers. Look, the leaves are the evidence and the danglers. My God, this is slippy. Hello, sheep. I'm not coming that way. I'm literally walking down a river, I think, here now. This is good. I remember this. I remember walking up it, but it was dry then. This is very slippy. I'm gonna try and go around as much as I can, but yeah, river. Well, travelling down this river and I found the regular oak or English oak. You can see how the leaves are more rounded. There you go, that's almost a view. Sort of a view. Are the clouds lifting? Are they lifting? I don't know. It seems we've climbed back up again here, somewhat, over this farmstead. There we go. Still on the right track. Just following the road. There we go, free advertising for Dyfnant pods, you know, like if anyone actually watched any of my videos. Looks like the birds have been having a go at this. Well, I shrugged my shoulders and the action camera fell out of the sternum strap. So I've cracked the screen protector that I've put on, and I've got a few which is why it's there, and I've got a few scratches now on the chamfered sort of lens cover, but that was always going to happen. It is an action camera, but it's just the road is rather unforgiving. The back screen is fine, everything else seems to be okay. Oh well, I'll just have to remember to replace that screen protector when I get home. Yeah, I got a bit careless there, but you can see if the light catches it just right. I have dinged the lens cover, and you can see some of the scratching to that chamfered edge, which is good really, because the I don't have a protector for the actual recording screen there, because it's a specialist one, so it's supposed to be hydrophobic, which it is. I think water doesn't want to stay on there, or mud, so that's why there's no protector on that, but I think that's a specialist tempered one anyway. But in case they're doing its job, that's quite lucky really. Yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been my phone that I dropped. Some semi-views, maybe. Hey sheep, there's a sheep the other side there. Oh, this is quite steep now, coming into this like caravan place. And I think we got past that house and up, and then towards Lake Vyrnwy. Look at that. Looks like nothing. Oh my God. And there's more. There can't be a lot more though, to be fair. I'm pretty much at the top, judging by the light coming through those trees. Well, this is a slog. It's quite steep, but we're almost at the top. And I've steamed up completely here. Look at this, all steamy. Ah, so close in here. I can't see. Need to get out. Get out into the fresh, clean air. Ooh. These trees are old, presumably. I've diverted the one section that remains the Glyndwr Way, and the Pererindod Melangell actually went in those trees over there. But I came up here because I thought, I've not done this bit, I've done that bit before. We're cresting the hill. It's actually a lot windier over here, judging by how fast these clouds are going. And we haven't got a lovely view of the lake as such, but oh well. Yeah, look, there we go. Our Glyndwr Way marker lost in the foliage. And we go this way. We've only really sacked off a little bit of Melangell. It's the bit where in the video Tom hid next to a fallen down tree. Here's some hiding Tom. Can you see him? I can see a hand. Hello. There's midges. Right, nice find. Is that where you're going to camp for the night?
Yeah, this is me now.
Okay, that's a nice little, nice little natural shelter.
Yeah, I like it. I'll see you next week.
Well, that's just as well that I didn't come this way. This would have been the Melangell Way, and that's the fallen down tree that I mentioned earlier. There was a lot less foliage a year and a half ago. None of this grass was here. Wow. Okay. We go this way though, down through this field. We're going to get a view now of the lake. That'd be nice. Oh, tantalisingly. Oh, there's the far shore. Hey, the water's still low. Even after all this rain we've been having. Look at that sheep posing. Get out of this shot. Then we go across the dam, and we go up past the hotel there, and then off, up and over that way, I think. Of course, in the action camera, that's going to be very less than impressive. But yeah. Just rounding up some sheep before I get down there. I'm going to go to Artisans, the cafe, I think. Pay for some food and eat that there. Have a little break. That's my plan anyway. And then what I'll do is save my food, my backpacking food, for another time, possibly. Right. Where do I go here? I guess I follow the fence down. Oop, I should be closer to the fence. Looking at this. Here maybe. Yeah. I put this walkway here because the ground gets boggy, I suppose, but it was worse over there. I don't know. It's alright though. Breeze over here now. Thick breeze over. Let's not fall at the last hurdle before we go to Artisans. I'm guessing this way. I'm guessing right. I might be guessing wrong. This one's not going on clasp and catches because it's a style and not gate, but I don't think that's been used in a fair old while. That's a good view. We've managed to get a good couple of views actually. I've been quite surprised. It looks like it's brightening up, or is that wishful thinking? Well, that's very picturesque, isn't it? Oh, squirrel. Hello, buddy. Where are you going? Hey, hello. He's gone. someone. Bye-bye. Just a thing to remember, that the Glyndwr Way doesn't cross the dam. So, though we've been following it for the last mile or two, it's time to leave it behind now. Head over that way. Going up there now, past the hotel. So back to the action camera. Paul's misbehaving, that's fine. Oh, that food was needed. Oh, it was good. Right, I feel refreshed now, ready to carry on. I think this is it actually. I take a rather inconspicuous footpath up here to the hotel, but it is steep. Yep, that's the one. My friends got married here. A lovely place for it was as well. Glorious sunshine. We stayed over in one of the rooms on the other side facing the lake. That was pretty epic. Nothing but wind and rain up here, sadly. God, it's a fair old trek. You see the dam right down the bottom there. Fair old trek back up into the mountains. But we only dipped down one more, and then the final dip down at the end, which is very steep. Might get the poles out for that bit. I think I've carried them. I haven't used them so far, but it'd be a shame not to use them, seeing as I've carried them this whole way. Right, we're very much just following this track now, I believe, over towards that yonder hillock where the wind is belting through. That could be fun. I think we skirt around to the left of that though. I think. I'm not sure actually. I'm probably remembering that wrong. I think we go around it towards the right. It's funny, I thought I remembered the walk quite well, but obviously I didn't do a lot of filming. I remember coming down this field, but I don't remember any of that I've just done. So obviously I didn't do a lot of filming when I was out with Tom on this section. But yeah, it is looking like we're going to veer around the right hand side of that hill, which is where all the wind was coming through. So that could be fun. What a moody day. Oh yeah, because there's the top end of the lake, look. With the fisheye lens, it's very far away. This way. So yeah, what we did was we went over this thing instead of going around it. Never mind. This way. Whee! What? Whoop. Hey. Back on track. Down this track now. Last time I came this way, there was a hare running along the track. It was a bit later in the day than this, and it was sunny in spring. But yeah, I don't know if we'll see one today though. Oh, we have just seen a kite though. I don't know if that comes out on the action cam. Maybe a kite? It's too small for a buzzard. Look at all these trees have gone over there as well. Bloody hell. Just switch to the phone so we can actually zoom in. All those trees. It's like the wind has come down in this dell, glen, pocket, whatever, and just smashed, oh, Thornton got me. Smashed all the trees down. They've all fallen in like a different direction, almost like an explosion. How strange. And that over there isn't smoke. That's mist wafting through the gap. Huh. Here it is, the point where you could see Cadair Berwyn and Morsych, or one of the points, because I don't remember there being grass there either. So me and Tom stopped here to have our food in the shade of the trees because it was quite sunny at that point. So I think we're just going to have a little bit of a break now that we're on top of the third mountain.
Yeah, I think it's the third, isn't it?
We think so. We've actually run into quite a lot of walkers coming the other way, which I suppose makes sense because we worked out we're about halfway.
And we're doing it reverse.
And we're doing it like the opposite way to how a lot of people seem to be doing it. Yeah, in the distant distance there should be, right, there we go, there's the path, should be Cadair Berwyn and Morsych, only God knows where. I think the valley below me is the valley of Dyfnant, which would make that village at the bottom possibly Pennant Melangell. I'm not 100%. I don't quite know where I am. I think I've lost my bearings a little bit. I do like the look of that sort of flattish shelf over there though. That's pretty cool. Where are we?